Welcome back to Radically Rational Radio. Today's episode, we're going to cover Vivek again. He is the most consistent politician since Ron Paul. He tells exactly what he thinks. He actually has reasons behind it and sound solutions that don't increase the size of the federal government. When Vivek was pushed on how he felt about the scrutiny that both the Democrats and recently Newsmax, which seems to be more that Vivek is refusing to pay Newsmax for coverage, and now they are doing coverage saying things like Vivek went down in polls after the debate, and every other news source and poll is saying otherwise. Let's jump into it.
How do you feel about the level of scrutiny that you are getting and why you're getting it?
I feel good about it, Chris. The answer is, if you can't handle the heat, you stay out of the kitchen. One of the rules I've applied in this campaign is we talk to everyone. Left, right, black, white, doesn't matter. If I'm going to run to sit across the table from Xi Jinping, I better be willing to sit across the table from anybody here at home. That goes for media and my fellow competitors on that debate stage. And I think that the reason we're having this kind of success, some of the polls coming out even today, having me now in second place solidly, is because I am speaking the truth without apology. And I've said this since the beginning, I'll say it again. I would rather share my convictions and lose this election than to win by playing some careful political snakes and ladders. But it turns out, Chris, that appears to be the winning strategy so far, and I'm going to stick to it.
He does talk to everyone. I've been saying now he is the secret libertarian candidate. Vivek doesn't need to label himself or even know the foundational principles of libertarianism. He is living them, and most of his policies push America in that direction. I believe the real reason he's winning all of these debates and interactions is he doesn't allow the questioner to own the field. So often we will let some passionate person push us and set up a premise that's so one-sided and then expect a reasonable answer. Vivek takes the time to reshape the question, identify the underlying problem, and then offer a solution that would move us forward without increasing the size or force of the federal government. We need to get behind Vivek, especially libertarians. Is he going to win in 2024? Again, this is the first time in our lives we've had an American president going for their second term, meaning their last term, and him really feeling like he was prevented from doing what he was elected to do. I think few people could create as much agitation as Trump could in 4 years, knowing that it is his last opportunity, not only as president, but he's not going to live forever either. I believe if Vivek got in this term, the Democrats would still be too powerful, the deep state would still be too powerful, and the institutional Republicans would still not be really interested in pushing these things forward because it would upset how they made most of their money. However, when 2028 comes along and Vivek is still running for president, he will be the clear frontrunner. If libertarians are thinking they're going to win in 2028, I think Vivek has already got it, especially if Trump wins this year. DeSantis is a hard case. I wish he would just acknowledge his autism, label that he does not have normal social skills, so we could stop discrediting his mind and his ability to move forward. We are a nation of sheeple who are moved by their emotions and personalities, and one thing that autism has always struggled with is winning the crowd over. It's crazy that we live in such a chaotic time. I'm excited. Who would want to be in Rome when it was perfect? It was far more interesting when it was burning down. Phoenixes will rise from the ashes. Life will go on. And I believe the American spirit is far stronger than the rest of the world realizes. The seed wasn't created here. It was merely planted and fostered. And if our government and a bunch of white women really just want to make the place feel safe and nice, they're going to have to realize that that takes personal responsibility and not just the illusion of safety. I'm Tristan with Radically Rational Radio. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay resilient.